This is Us Explained, Season 1, Episode 12, The Big Day. 3 storylines, 1 day, all set in 1980. Jack and Rebecca Pearson believe they still have 6 weeks before the triplets arrive. They don't, and the day is already going sideways. Dr. Katowski, the obstetrician about to handle that delivery, is a widower, 14 months into grief, not sure he wants to keep going. A firefighter named Joe went to confession that morning, asking for a literal miracle to save his marriage. None of them know yet. They're all headed to the same hospital.
No present day, no adult big three. The whole episode takes place on the day of the triplets' birth, the same day the pilot covered, but now we see it through 3 other pairs of eyes, none of whom know yet they're heading to the same hospital.
Which means we already know how it ends. The show's bet is that watching everyone else find their way there is enough. And it is.
Jack and Rebecca open it. She thinks she has 6 more weeks before the triplets arrive. But the house is still a construction zone. None of her shoes fit, and she's been running on empty for weeks. It's his birthday. She forgets, snaps, kicks him out.
The moment he's gone, she realizes. Can't drive, so she tapes flip-flops to her feet and walks to the nearest open place, a liquor store, and improvises a birthday gift from banana muffins and Twinkie cream. She also buys him a towel that appears in the pilot's opening shot.
Back home alone, she talks to the babies. She's impatient, stubborn, terrified of making the wrong calls. Won't be the perfect mother, but she'll protect them fiercely. Always sing when they can't sleep. Always be glad to hear them laugh.
But meanwhile, Jack is on the golf course. He tells Miguel he doesn't want to be there, that at her worst, he doesn't want to escape her. Does Rebecca know how he feels?
No, she thinks she's the problem. He thinks she's everything. He goes home. They reconcile. Water breaks.
Dr. K. His wife Carol died 14 months ago. He's still wearing the ring, keeping her belongings, talking to her at the grave. His son Peter comes over and pushes him to start living again. Dr. K shuts it down. He buried his wife of 53 years and doesn't need instruction on loss.
Right, and the grave scene is where it lands. He admits to Carol he's not sure he wants to keep going. Then his pager goes off, Dr. Schneider's appendix, and Dr. K is called in for the Pearson delivery.
Right when he's at his lowest, he's suddenly needed.
2 triplets out, the 3rd doesn't survive. Dr. K sits with Jack, tells him he also lost a first child, then gives the speech. Take the worst thing life hands you and make something of it. A line you'll recognize from the pilot. Does it land the same here?
Completely differently. We've just watched him spend a day not sure he wants to keep going. That's not a doctor consoling a patient. It's the conclusion he's reaching about his own life. He means it for both of them.
3rd storyline. Joe, a firefighter new to this episode. He and his wife Samantha can't have children. The marriage is frayed, and he went to confession that morning. Told the priest he's trying to quit smoking and asked, literally, for a miracle to save them.
Baby Randall turns up at the fire station door that afternoon.
Joe reads it as the sign. Brings Randall to Samantha. This will fix them. She refuses and sends him to the hospital. That's what puts Randall in the same building where Jack and Rebecca just lost their 3rd.
And her no does more work than his yes. He goes home and she tells him she wants to try to save the marriage on her own terms, not because of the baby. The miracle arrived, it just didn't look the way he expected.
Exactly. And Randall ends up where he needs to be.
All 3 stories land at the same hospital. Dr. K, Joe, the Pearsons. Each carrying something they couldn't hold alone. Each leaving with something they didn't have at the start of the day.
Next morning, Dr. K goes back to the grave, tells Carol he's ready, clears out her belongings, and accepts Anne's dinner invitation. The epilogue jumps years ahead. He's on that date, older, lighter. The grief hasn't gone anywhere. He's decided to carry it differently.
What holds all 3 together is that none of it is coordinated. Dr. Schneider's appendix, Samantha's refusal, William leaving the baby, each is its own accident or choice, and each one changes the next person's life. That's the chain the whole season has been tracing.
Right. The speech Dr. K gives Jack doesn't explain the episode. The episode proves the speech first. By the time he says it, we've already watched it happen 3 times.
A day the audience already knew, told from outside the room. That's why it lands differently than a standard flashback.
William has stopped chemo. His decline is now active. Kate and Toby are secretly engaged. No announcement yet. Kevin chose Sloan. Olivia knows it wasn't what he wanted.